Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. We have a lesson about prime and composite numbers. For 2 times 4 equals 8, we call both of 2 and 4 factors. If I ask you about all factors of 8, you would search about any number that you can multiply by another number to get 8. For example, you have 1 times 8 equals 8. And also you have 2 times 4 equals 8. We have 4 times 2 equals 8. And also we have 8 times 1 equals 8. So you can notice from here that all factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. Both of 1 and 8 are called improper factors, but for 2 and 4 are proper factors. Any number has at least 2 factors, which are 1 and itself. But if the number has only 2 factors, which are improper, 1 and itself, we call it prime number. If the number has at least 1 factor more, 1 and itself, we call it composite number. So what is prime number? A prime number is a number which has only 2 factors, which are 1 and itself. For example, 2 has only 1 and 2, so 2 is a prime number. 3 has 1 and 3, so 3 is a prime number. 4 has 1 and 2 and 4, so 4 is not a prime number. 5 has 1 and 5, so 5 is a prime number. 6 has 1 and 2 and 3 and 6, so 6 is not a prime number. For 1, is 1 prime number or not? 1, it has 1 times 1, so is it prime number or not? We can say that a prime number is the number which has only 2 different factors, 1 and itself. And you cannot see here 1 is just 1 times 1, which is 1. So it has how many factors? It has just 1 factor, which is 1 itself, because 1 and itself is the same. So 1 is not prime, and also 1 is not composite. So we can say 1 is neither prime nor composite. If you write prime numbers from 1 to 30, you will find it 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, and 29. What can you notice here? Of course, 2 is the only even prime, and all of these numbers are odd numbers. But this why? The only even prime number is 2. Why? Of course, for any other even numbers, you will find 2 one of its factors. So now at least it has 1 and itself, and also it has 2. For example, 16 has 1 and 16 as any number, improper factors. But because of 16 is an even number, so we can say 2 is one of its factors. So now at least we have 3 factors for 16. So it cannot be prime. Now, prime factorization. In prime factorization, you would write any number in the product of prime numbers. But how can I know? For example, 18. 18 equals 2 times 9. 2, okay, it's prime. But for 9, what shall I do? I can write it as 3 times 3. So now we can write 18 as 2 times 3 times 3, which we call it prime factorization. Or you can write it as 18 equals 2 times 3 square. For example, write the prime factorization of each number. If the number is prime, write prime. 33. To know the number is prime or not, you have to check. Divide by 2, 3, 5, and 7. Almost, if it's not divisible by all of these numbers, it will be prime. But sometimes it can be divisible by 11 or 13. Let us check. 33, is it divisible by 2? Of course no, because it's an odd number. If it's divisible by 3, yeah, equals 3 times 11. And here we have both of 3 and 11 are prime numbers. So this is a prime factorization for 33. For 23, you will find it not divisible by 2 or 3 or 5 or 7. So 23 is a prime. For 32, it's an even number. So it can be divisible by 2. So 32 can be written as 2 times 16. 16 divisible by 2. So it can be written as 2 times 8. 8 divisible by 2 can be written as 2 times 4. And 4 also can be written as 2 times 2. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's. So we can rewrite 32 as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 5 times, or it's 2 power 5. Next, 45. 45 can be written as 5 times 9. 5 is a prime, but 9 not. We can write it as 3 times 3. So now we have 5, 3, and 3. So 45 can be written as 3 times 3 times 5. Or you can rewrite it using exponents as 3 power 2 times 5. 49. It's a very simple one, because 49 equals 7 times itself. 7 times 7. So we can rewrite as square 7. 19. If you check 19, you will find it not divisible by 2 or 3 or 5 or 7. So 19 is a prime. Now we know what is prime number, what is composite number, and how can we do prime factorization. Thanks for listening, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.